Hi guys, welcome back. So today I'm doing this set of nails using white tips. If you're not cracking at doing the extended smile lines, this is an easy way to do it. You can put these tips on and then just use a different colour of acrylic to go over it, or do what I'm doing today. I'm just going to do a bit of a glitter fade on these. So I've already done 3 of them and I'm just going to do this one. So I'm just going to apply a bit of glue to that tip. So you do not need a lot of glue because it will take too long and you will be sat there holding the nail for ages. So just apply that glue and then place that onto that nail and just hold that in place. So glue does set a lot quicker on a client's hand because it's warmer. So once I've done that, basically you could, if you wanted to, just go over in clean if they just want full French white nails, or you can do what I'm going to do with these ones. So I didn't like the colour of this nail bed, so I'm just going to put amor onto that nail bed. So I've just applied that bead and I'm just pushing that up to that white tape and then just making sure it does not go over and I have got that perfect smile line. So I'm just going in now with that cuticle bead and just pull that over the previous bead and that is good to go. Okay, so on this middle nail I'm just going to go in with this yellow glitter and do a full nail of that one. So I've just got my crystal glass and picked a small bead up and then just dip that into that glitter, place that on the nail, just mix it round a bit and then just pull that down that nail. So I'm just going to pat that so that that is flat. Don't want this thick, and if there's any bits missing I just dip my brush back into that glitter and just pat some more on where it is needed. And then just going to get another clear bead, pick some more glitter up and do the rest of that nail and just do exactly the same. Blend them together and then where the gaps are just apply some more glitter using my brush. And then just pat that nail so that that is nice and flat. You don't want to do this too bulky, you want to keep this as flat as you possibly can. And then on the rest of these nails I'm just going to do a glitter tip. So I'm just going to place that bead on the tip and then just blend that back or fade that back slightly. So I am going to do that on the rest of these nails. So you could simply just go over now in clear and file those and they'll be done. But I've decided I'm going to add a butterfly on to that full glitter nail. So I'm just going to cut that butterfly out and pop that in some water. So while that's just coming away from that backing, I'm just going to change that kitchen roll so it's nice and clean for when I do the clear. I don't want any glitter anywhere else other than where I have put it. So I'm just going to slide that back off when it decides to come off. And then I'll just place that onto that towel and dry all that excess water off. So when I put this on, it has still got white on the background, which is no good, so I had to go in and cut that off. Normally they're clear when you take them off that backing paper, but for some reason this one decided not to be. So it doesn't look good with that white on, so it has got to go. So I'm just quickly trimming that off, and then I decided I didn't like that flower, so I chopped that off as well. I didn't have time to be going in and cutting all those little spikes off, if I'm honest. That took too long, so I go in with some dried flowers instead. Okay, so I'm just going to apply a small bead of acrylic, clear, it's crystal glass clear, and then just apply some dried flowers where I want that design to be. So just press that into that acrylic, and then I'm just going to apply another small bead for that butterfly. So I'll just pick that butterfly up using my brush and place that where I want it. And then I'm just going to apply a few of those little flower bits across the rest of these nails as well. So I didn't put a lot on, I just put about 2 or 3 on each nail. So I'm barely using any of that clear to put these on. It's just to wet it, basically, just to get them to stick onto that nail. So once I've done that, I will go back to the butterfly nail and I'll quickly cap this for you, and then I will cap the rest off camera. So I've just picked that bead up, place that near that cuticle, get that hand tip down, and then that product starts running while you concentrate on your cuticle. And then as that's running down, I'm just going to help that along its way by patting and pulling that down towards that tip. So once I've done that, I'll just go in quickly with my brush and just tidy that shape up. And like I said, I've gone in and capped the rest of these, so I'll just show you filing of this one. So I've picked this one again just because it was a little bit chunkier, and I do get my electric file out just to whiz some of that off. So I'm going in side walls. And I've got to admit, this file wore pants. It just didn't work, but it was the first one I've seen, so this is what I use. I actually brought this file in, it like bent in the middle, so because I'm a lazy sod, I just thought it'll do. I'll make it work. So I've done them side walls and underneath, and now I'm just going to go around that cuticle area. And then down that centre. And then on to them sides. So I'll just keep going over the same strokes. I'll go over the full nail and then I'll check it. If it needs a little bit more filing on them sides, I'll do that. So I'll just keep doing that till I map it with the shape of that nail. And like I says, that file just wasn't doing its job properly, so I do have to resort to getting my e-file on this just to get a bit of that bump down that's on that nail. otherwise I would have been there all day. I mean, I could have just changed the file for a better one, but I have just got this thing called lazy-itis, and I just couldn't be bothered going in my drawers to get another file. Okay, so I'm just getting my e-file now, and it's a few little strokes with this and that were gone, and it's just amazing how fast and good e-files actually are for doing like filing, just to get that bulk down a little bit. So you can see it wasn't a lot. I didn't need to do a lot of filing, but this is that new one that I got, that and Dolly, and it's brilliant for e-filing. So I'm just going to go in, whiz round and check everything's how it should be, and then I will go in, I will file the rest of these, and I will be back. Right guys, so these have been filed, buffed and cleaned up, so I'm just going to go in with CJP Tack Free Top Gloss, do a nice coat on these, and then just bang that into the lamp for a minute. And when that comes out, this is the finished set guys. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.